maps. Now, this is something I hope Treyarch doesn't mess up, because that would just ruin the whole game. But I have to say, Treyarch can do a lot now ever since we known they went to the moon. Heck, they could go to the Aether, which was mentioned in Daraz, but we have no idea what they're going to do. I would personally hope to see this scrapped Paris map that they had mentioned they got rid of for Moon. I would have loved to see that instead of Moon, but they need to finish how they were working on it and make that one of the free maps. That would be cool in my opinion, because they had the quality of a final ending map idea into that. And you know, Kino does not match up to Darius, and Nacht does not match up to... Kino does not match up to the moon, and Nacht does not match up to Darius. That would just take a whole step up for Call of Duty in general. Now my ideas for some maps would be one there's a barren landscape with trenches and bunkers. Basically, it'll be the start of a game that's equivalent to the No Man's Land of Moon. I think that's called No Man's Land. Yeah. So you start out in the area running, and the trenches all around you is where the zombies are crawling up at. And then you run and get to end it, you get in a bunker, the bottom of it collapses. But first when you get in it, the door collapses in so they can't get in. The bottom of the bunker collapses, it falls down, and you're in a Group 935 secret facility underground with tunnels. That would be my map I would make if I was a custom mapper, but I'm not. And No Man's Land is something that's unique but fragile. You don't need to put it in every map, because it would mess it up. And it's something that, well, I just don't know how to explain it. It's saying we're gonna have 15 naps or something like that. That's gonna get boring. I personally would love to see interactive or dynamic maps, whatever you want to call it. Say if they did this to Shangri-La, the bridge that is over near I don't even know what it's over near the water area, the bridge with water under it. Say you go to the other side and it gives out for some reason, the ropes just snap. Now you have to go all the way around to get back to the other side, which, if you have it built the other way around, you would be separated from your teammates if two's there and two's in the spawning room. That would be great. Or in Kino, shooting the stage with explosives, which it could obviously kill you, but it would make holes. I think that would be so much cool. But the holes you could fall in and it'd kill you, but it wouldn't do this to the zombies. That would give trollers a whole new life, but it would bring coolness to the map again. Also, the doors in Verrückt, the power switch door that separates you two, 2 and 2. Turn the power on and say, what if the power just cuts out? I mean, it would be power's on, I'm going to the other side, and one guy stays in the quick revive room, and the power just turns off. That guy would be trapped till the guys turn the power back on again. But they could add this in maps where there's a bunch of them, so it would trap you in rooms, and you would have to trust a teammate to open you. That would be awesome now that I think of it. I would also love to see the map changes in time. I would love to see Shangri-La or Call of the Dead in the dark. Or Rise in the Light would be cool too. I know this will not affect 5 in no way whatsoever, but that would be awesome. Like, whatever console time it's on the host, it'll just pick it up and say if it's 2 p.m. it's daylight, 2 a.m. it's, dark. That would just be awesome. Now, I'd stopped here when I was writing this because Black Ops 2 trailer came out. I'm like, oh my god! But it mentioned 2025, but that was in the vault, so it could be in the future. Because that interview was from the vault if you would have read it. I would like for them to stick to realistic zombie maps. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to describe it. You know, the Halo feel. Like, a bunch of the Halo maps are like, I don't know, in-air thing. Halo is good in its own way, though. But putting that with zombies would mess it up. Like, I don't want it to be all bright maps either. Like Shangri-La from the trailer, it looked like it was going to be a bright game. And I would just shelf it like Modern Warfare 3 like that. Hope the snap was heard, but instead of quest Easter eggs in these maps, they can make these maps so much better by putting like holograms of Ludwig Maxis or something. Like, that you could interact with in these maps. I know this kind of interferes with my Easter eggs one, but I just learned this and it kind of fits with maps. Okay, and now, this is for the names. Like Kino der... Is it Toten? I think it's Toten, yeah. Or Ascension. Now, I like the German names better because I feel smarter when I say it. But like Ascension, Moon, and other American names like Call of the Dead. Like, I don't like the name. The names like make me think, oh, I'm not gonna play this map. But when I play the map, I enjoy it. Foreign names would be cool. Like, imagine oil rig named something in Arabian. That would be sick. I know the maps are not really relevant to the names, but I would love it. And that's all I can hope for, really. I will have another episode up in a day or two, so please stick around by subscribing and checking out the other content on this channel.